Go ahead.
You go ahead.
You're the one that wanted me to do this.
Oh, well, I'm going to start talking right now.
Yes.
All right. We got this. Oh, I saw this table or something like it down in Warsaw, Missouri. The festival they have called Heritage Days, where they do a bunch of old-fashioned stuff, and they have a bunch of booths set up and people selling all sorts of things. You know, homemade apple pies and sugar and all sorts of things. There's this old man named Dick Jensen. He's retired from the Navy and some other stuff. Anyways, he sells these things. He picks them up out of the river down in the Osage and Niagara Arm and sometimes in the Missouri River. But he's got tables like this off these big trees that are grown down in the bottom of the river, and they don't have a root like a normal tree does. They just grow on the bottom of the river and go on out from there. They'll eventually they rot and fall apart, and he gets them and he hoists them out of the water with probably his nephew or uncle or brother or something, who knows, whoever it is. Anyways, when I saw this, something like this about 3 years ago down there, I saw the price. He wanted like $650, $750 for it. And just like, oh, look at that. So yeah, not a little bit how much. That's just too much money. So this is 3 years ago, and then probably later on that year. This is in October of 3 years ago. And then probably first part of the next year or spring of that year, I said, I want to see how much those things go. I really want to get one. I really loved it, and they're about $2 to $5 grand for one. And I told Jennifer, this is that was a really good deal for $750. So I said, next year if he's down there, I'm going to get me one. He wasn't there the next year, or he didn't have one, or we didn't have the money for it, whatever it was. So this past October, he was there, and I walked up to him. I asked him, I said, "You got any little big tree stump tables with the roots on them?" He's like, "I don't have any of those right now. I didn't have any brain. I didn't have one ready, so I have to wait for the water to go down or find one, that's loose I can cut and get out of there." But he had a bunch of like little nightstand tables and things made out of this similar type of stuff, and so we bought a couple of those, like $300 for both of them. So I said, if you come across one, let me know. I give him my phone number and everything. And that was in October, probably December, January. He called me. He said that he found one, and he said, if you want it, it's yours. I said, okay. He said, do you want to bring in any money for deposit? No, I'll just, if you want it, I'll just say it's yours. Okay. So you had to let it sit and dry out because it's full of mud, full of water. So he let it all drain off, and he washed it all off. There's all these little rocks embedded in the wood. This is probably in 25, 35 feet of water. And it finally broke loose, and he was able to get it loose and pull it up out of there. And so yeah, there's all these rocks embedded in it. It was all, really gray, dry looking. He took after it dried up, and he didn't want to put the wax on it, and then the warp and then the wax break. So he had to let it dry out a bunch before he could finally fool with it. But he added a few pieces to it to stabilize it. He put them on there and bolted them to the actual tree itself. Some other pieces of wood to kind of help stabilize it. And then he took the mini wax and waxed the hell out of it to keep it, make the color stand out, make it look real nice. And they went and bought a glass tabletop, but $650 all we paid for it. He said he had about 100 hours in it, so he made about $650 an hour. So he retired, so he just likes to do it for fun. But it's pretty neat. It's all these rocks embedded in it, and all sorts of. He takes a saw and cuts off the top to make it nice and level, and then cuts down the sides to make that level. But it's pretty neat stuff. Hey, what's your? Just now it's a good one. Well, go on a second here. Give me a second. This is one of the tables we bought from him. This one we bought this one and another one from him. We didn't buy three of them.
No, wait, 300.
I know that. I said that earlier. 150 a piece. But he had a bunch of them. He had about 5 or 6 of them. He had other sorts of things, and he just takes his old river logs out of the river, cuts them, and bolts them together. Show them on the inside.
I am.
No, this is the other one. It's a little bit different shape than the first one. But look at this. These big ass holes in them. And there's got one big crack right up here, right there, where it's where after the water dried up, it cracked, it warped. It went right up the side. I think it's pretty cool to crack on it. It kind of gives it more character.
It doesn't structurally limit it either.
No, it looks real good.
You do know kids are gonna probably stick something down in these holes.
If they put their hands down in there, I'll put like a mouse trap or something in there.
No, I have a feeling they're gonna.
They'll put their toy cars or they'll put
Yeah.
their mom and dad's keys in it. They do that and whipping their ass. Tell them to do it again or break your freaking wrist.
This one has more of the original bark on it.
Huh?
It has more of the original bark on the bottom.
Does it? Is it covered in that mini wax too?
Yeah, all of
Yeah.
it is. That's how he does this.
But you can see where he screwed it to the top. You see where he filled it, plugged it, and then painted over it, with that wax. But we like it.